Ukrainian battalion. Secretary Austin has recommended this step because it will enhance the Ukraine's capacity to defend its territory and achieve its strategic objectives. The Abrams tanks are the most capable tanks in the world. They're also extremely complex to operate and maintain. So we're also giving Ukraine the parts and equipment necessary to effectively sustain these tanks on the battlefield. And we'll begin to train the Ukrainian troops on these issues of sustainment, logistics, and maintenance as soon as possible. Delivering these tanks to the field is going to take time. That we'll use to make sure the Ukrainians are fully prepared to integrate the Abrams tanks into their defenses. Today, I'm announcing that the United States will be sending 31 Abrams tanks to Ukraine, the equivalent of one Ukrainian battalion. Secretary Austin has recommended this step because it will enhance the Ukraine's capacity to defend its territory and achieve its strategic objectives.
Okay, well, no offense to Ukraine, thoughts and prayers to Ukraine. But how much is this going to cost, Biden? How much is this going to cost? Is this going to affect the debt ceiling? Is this the reason why we got to cut into Social Security? CBS posted this. It says, President Biden announced Wednesday that the U.S. will send 31 top-of-the-line M1 Abrams battle tanks to Ukraine, delivering on a key request from Kyiv. They will provide a major boost to Ukrainians' firepower over the coming months. It will enhance Ukraine's capacity to defend its territory and achieve its strategic objectives, Biden said. It looked like he was struggling with that, too. He's like, he can't see very well. You need to wear glasses, Biden? Having trouble reading that teleprompter there. Let me read some more. It says, he sent enough money to end homelessness in the country 6 times already. Another comment, it says, for what? Pay attention here. Why does the U.S. have to be involved in everything? ¿Por qué tan metiche en todo? Another comment, it says, Mr. President, it's time you drove around and see how Americans are suffering. Fix the economy before spending billions on war. What's there to gain when people are dying on streets in cold? It's a pathetic system. Another comment, it says, bring your tanks from Afghanistan and send them to Ukraine. Why you left them in Afghanistan? Another comment, it says, are you happy you voted for the warmonger? We've already sent $100 billion to Ukraine, and nobody in this administration can account for what it has been spent on. When will you think we've spent enough? When your young people start dying over there? When our young people start dying over there, is that what you're hoping for? Another comment, it says, I feel like USA is finally getting its shit back together international wise with China on alert and supporting Ukraine. Bot. Another comment, it says, one tank costs $892 million. Do the math, people. This administration is run by morons. Another comment, it says, what about student debt? Thought you were going to help? I know, Joe, just more lies. They couldn't afford the student debt. They got to send money to Ukraine. It's more important. You can't help Americans. You can't help American citizens. No, we got to help Ukraine. Another comment, it says, wait a minute. Didn't y'all want Biden to do something to help Ukraine? And you best believe after the war is over, Ukraine will be paying the U.S. back some type of way. At least Biden helping them with Trump. Helping them. Hell, Trump big ass didn't want to give them aid unless they gave him dirt on Joe's son. Good job, Joe. Help them folks defeat the world's enemy. And that's Putin. Another bot. Freaking zombie robot. Man. I can't believe that comment right there. He said, what did he say? Trump big ass didn't want to give them aid unless they gave him dirt on Joe's son. Well, I don't give a damn what was Trump's motivation for not wanting to give them aid. I like the idea of him not wanting to give them aid. There goes the America First argument. I am not a Trump supporter. I did not vote for this guy. But hey, I like the idea of America first. Can we get some money first? Can we get our infrastructure worked on? Can we get our healthcare worked on? Can we get better schools and stuff? Hospitals and stuff? We need stuff here. No offense to Ukraine. And why do we have to be the world's police? You know, Putin's gonna do what Putin's gonna do. Putin's not over here fucking with our shit. Screw Putin. And screw Biden too. For whatever, man. Damn, that comment just made me angry. Let me read some more. It says this administration care more about their campaign donors than the life in Earth. Nobody wins nuclear wars. I'm telling you, this thing is steadily escalating. Steadily escalating. It's getting to the point where, you know, a U.S. Marine already died over there. He went AWOL, though. So at least that's what they said. He was AWOL, and he was over there fighting with Ukrainians. And, you know, the internet is full of fucking clips. I saw clips, you know, horrible shit happening in Ukraine. Deaths, people getting shot and killed, you know, actual freaking war footage. And, you know, it's terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. Nobody, you know, for the Ukrainians and for the Russian soldiers and Ukrainian soldiers, people are dying, you know, and we're escalating this and we're keeping this going. This may have been over already if it weren't for all the money that we keep sending over there. Do we really care about the Ukrainians for them to keep on dying? You know, and then we're steadily escalating this. They're already training Ukrainian troops over here on American soil. How long until they start talking about sending United States American soldiers over there to help out? And then Americans start dying over there. Are y'all still going to feel the same way when that happens? What if it escalates further and Russia just be like, you know what? Y'all giving them tanks. Y'all giving them anti-missile systems. Y'all doing all this shit. Why don't we just send some missiles over there to the United States? You know, and you're like, oh, well, shit, we're just going to send a missile up his ass. Okay. And then he's going to send another one up our ass. Is this what we want? Let me read some more. It says, keep pumping money into your proxy war, Joe. That'll surely help Americans deal with the inflation-induced recession that you and your dim buddies created. Don't worry about staunching the flow of drugs and humans being illegally trafficked across our southern border. Just keep feeding your money laundering bot, Zelensky. Yeah, it's a lot of money laundering going on with this. I think that's really actually what's going on. I think that's the real actual, besides the part where, you know, American industries really benefit from this because we're the ones, our companies are the ones that's making money off of this. We're selling all of this stuff. So when they say they're sending money to Ukraine, those monies ends up in American companies, a lot of it, independent contractors and weapons producers. And then the other part of it, I think, is money laundering. I was watching a video about that because they were like, after the Afghanistan thing ended, they needed something else because they said that they were using Afghanistan for money laundering, you know, huge amounts of money because it's like you don't know where it's going. It just freaking disappears. It's black. It's dark. You know, it's opaque. So then they could just move money around however they want to do whatever kind of shit that they're doing. So then like, that situation dried up. So boom, they needed another situation so that they could continue to do business as usual. And I think they're using Ukraine as that. And they don't give a damn about Ukraine at all. It's just a way to be able to keep business going as usual. CEO pay of the top 5 weapon makers. General Dynamics